Hi, hello, it's Nikki and welcome to my messy bookshelf. Today I just wanted to share my possibilities for the month of January, and we are starting a new year, and I shared my goals for the year. So because I'm trying to be more gentle with myself this year, I have a fairly modest pile here. I didn't pull out 20 books, but I do have some things that I was feeling drawn to. So I will share them with you. So if you are unaware, I have been in a mood lately, and I have been reading a ton of thriller slash dystopian slash apocalyptic books. So it shows no sign of abating right now, that mood that I'm in. So I did choose two books in that sort of genre. So the first one is one that I tried to read a year or two ago. I'm not sure. And it was fine. I just was not in the mood for that kind of book at the time. So I did pick Station 11 back up because I keep hearing, for years, I've heard wonderful things about this book. And as far as I know, it is about a woman and her flashbacks between the present, or to the past, and her present life after some sort of pandemic sweeps across the world. And yeah, I mean, I've been kind of drawn to that kind of stuff lately. So interested to get into this one. So again, it's just a pile of possibilities. I will be reading the first few pages, if I have not done so already, for each of these books to determine which ones I'm going to read. So Station 11, I need to finally get to it because, again, I've heard nothing but good things and I'm in the mood now. So I think this is a very strong possibility. The next one is one, I cannot remember who talked about this book, but I was very intrigued, and it's Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. And if it's anywhere near as good as The Handmaid's Tale or the sequel, whose name escapes me right now, I will probably love it. The only thing that I know about this book is that it seems to be sort of the last man on earth type of scenario. So some sort of plague or pandemic sweeps through, and this person is the last person on earth. So again, it's what I have been in the mood for lately, and I've really been enjoying this genre. But I am trying to sort of tempt myself away as well, because I can't spend the rest of the year reading apocalyptic books. So the next one that I chose is a little bit of a chunker, and it's one I've seen all over the place, and I still haven't read it, and it's The Nightingale. This also falls into one of my goals for the year, which was to read gifted books. This one was gifted to me as a going away present when I retired last month. So World War II saga of two sisters in war-torn France. And I always have loved historical fiction, but I've been kind of getting away from it a lot lately. So I read the first few pages and I wanted to keep reading. So I think this might be another strong possibility to at least read quite a bit of this month. So we shall see. I think I also found a free audio version on Spotify for this book. So this would be the perfect length of book to pair with an audio while I am doing my walks. I have been doing a lot of walks on trails and stuff lately, and I always need something to listen to. So yeah, kind of feeling like I'm leaning towards that. So maybe that'll be the book that tempts me away from the dark apocalyptic stuff. Next, I mean, I always have a goal to read or try to at least start one classic a month. And I was kind of feeling some Dickens, and I picked up Martin Chuzzlewit. I read the first few pages of this a couple of months ago, and it seems like it might be kind of funny, but I don't think it's meant to be like funny like the Pickwick Papers. However, I was kind of feeling in that mood for something Victorian. So yeah, I missed Victober this year, and we'll see. I wasn't quite settled on what classic I wanted to pick up, and my eye kept going back to this one, so we shall see. And then this is kind of random, but I've seen it on BookTube a couple times recently, and I had a copy on my shelf, and I have never read anything by this author, but I did pick up Babel because it's been a while since I've read a fantasy. So this one seems like it's all dark academia fantasy, so used to be one of my favorite things. So I think the last fantasy that I tried reading was Fourth Wing, and that was kind of that ended up being a no-go for me. So I'm looking for something actually really deep and the world building being pretty awesome. So I've heard nothing but good things about this book. Or this, is it a series? I'm not sure if it's a series, but I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I cannot speak today. And as far as I know, we have a young Chinese boy who was brought to England by a professor and is raised to become a translator or a linguist of some sort, and is placed at this school called Babel. So sounds very intriguing to me. My minor was languages when I initially went to college, so I always find linguistics and stuff like that super interesting. But that is a pretty small pile for me, so trying to keep it light, you know, with my goals of being more gentle and not trying to stress about reading, because reading is supposed to be a fun activity, right? I did not pick a nonfiction because I was not sure which one I wanted to read, and I am trying to, like I said, sort of tailor my nonfiction to what I'm in the mood for, or around fiction topics that I'm reading. So I will let you know if I pick up a nonfiction this month. It is still a goal of mine to try and get through a nonfiction every month or two. So, but yeah, that is what my pile looks like right now. As always, I am a mood reader, so I may read all of these. I may read one. Who knows? But yeah, I thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in the next one and hear what you guys are planning to read as well. So thank you, and talk to you later. Bye.